I've made over 6 figures using this exact strategy, Shopify dropshipping. What most people don't realize is that dropshipping is actually not that difficult, but they put all of their energy and resources into the wrong areas. Spending hours and hours fine-tuning your landing page to make the conversion rate 0.1% better isn't going to turn your store from being in the red to being profitable. Trust me, I've tried it. It's a waste of time and isn't what you really need to be doing to dropship profitably. I've seen awful stores doing 18K months in profit because they understand the real problem you need to solve when dropshipping as the seller. Using this one strategy, my store's profitability completely flipped overnight, and I was able to run a cash flow positive business, the goal of any business. Nobody wants to burn through capital wasting, not only their money, but their time, which at my point has become exponentially more valuable. I've put every resource that I will mention in this video in the description box below, so there are no excuses why you can't use the exact same strategy and become successful yourself. Stop with BS of "I'll start tomorrow and take action." I would still be pushing carts at a grocery store for minimum wage if I never took my first step. It really all comes down to this: a good product, a good store, and a good ad. That's it. If a guru tries to tell you you need their course or their mentorship, they are lying to you. You don't. And most of the time they are extremely overpriced and lack any real value or information that you couldn't otherwise already find online. But with those 3 things, it will be nearly impossible to not dropship profitably. But where most people go wrong is spending all of their time setting up a store, setting up a custom landing page, custom color palette, description, when really what you need to put most of your energy into is the ad creation of your product and the actually product itself. You can have one or the other and be extremely profitable. No joke, I saw someone sell a product with the worst picture ad I've ever seen ripped straight from the AliExpress listing, and they had over 300 plus active ads, scaling on Facebook ads, with just that one terrible ad creative. Why? Because the product was that good. You could give that product to literally anyone and it would sell. On the other side, I have personally sold extremely saturated products that scaled to over $1,000 plus day in under 48 hours. Why? The ad creative. It had the hook, the benefits, the call to action, and it catered to my target audience. This is where you really need to be focusing your energy if you want to succeed. Every motivational YouTuber will preach to do everything on your own and not use any outside resources because it's a waste of money, and you are just simply being lazy. You should be on the grind and learn all of these skills to not waste money and be as profitable as possible. This was me, and this is why I spent my first 2 years of dropshipping hovering at break-even days, and even losing money in the process overall. I was testing through terrible products and trying to create my own ads on top of it. The reality is this: if I can start with the product that I know will get me a positive return in the first place with my ad spend, without having to test through all of the terrible products that make me lose money, not only am I saving my time, I am saving the money that it would cost to test the products that would be unprofitable, as well as the opportunity cost of the products that will be profitable. In other words, while I'm out here trying to find a winning product, somebody else out there is making money with a product and is able to reinvest their money and snowball it into higher profits. Stop trying to wear every hat in your business. You will never get to any real scale if you do everything in your business. And even if you do start pulling in big days, I'm telling you, it sucks. You need to outsource these smaller picture tasks to people who make that their main focus, business or career. They will likely be better than you, but more importantly, it will allow you to start setting up a structured testing strategy. It's a numbers game in dropshipping. You test, you scale until the product is done, you reinvest those profits into your next test and scale, you repeat. If you can't churn this process out quickly, you will almost certainly give up before you get your first winner that makes you the real money. So here's what I use. There's no exact science, but these are the resources that have personally saved me the most time and allowed me to absolutely burn through products tests to get my first winning products that actually scaled up and actually snowballed the profits to make the real money. We'll start with the least important, but the best time saver. The store, more specifically a good store. Stop wasting an hour to set up every product page, add apps, add-ons, etc. This should be your first priority to take care of because it will save you the most valuable resource, time. I use Sell the Trend to just bang out products super quickly. You don't have to do all the apps, add-ons, etc. in Shopify when you are just testing the product to see if it'll work and is scalable. It saves a lot of time. and gives you something quick to test the product that will have a decent and above-average conversion rate. And most importantly, you will know it isn't the store as for the reason of why you are not profitable, which is huge, because that cuts out 1/3 of the equation when dropshipping profitably. Again, all of these resources will be in the description box below. Now, for the other 2/3 of the equation. The most important part of the equations is really the ad creative, but it becomes a whole lot easier to market a product that is already selling. I used to use AdSpy, but I've used Pippi ads for the last roughly year and a half because it is cheaper, and it has way more value with its TikTok organic plus paid video search. This is where almost all of your winning products will be found from. I search through the most recent trending products, and then once I've found something that is rising in popularity, but has not yet peaked, I will then search for the product on Pippi Ads product search tool. From there, you'll be given videos and videos of relevant UGC content of your product. Now, I don't recommend just ripping the clips directly from other accounts to quickly test a product, although many people are doing that and it is working. But simply downloading a few of the better-looking videos that people have up with the product that you want to test. Using those clips and editing together a quick video and adding your branding with subtitles, colors, logo, etc. If it's profitable, I would recommend scaling by ordering the product yourself and getting custom content to scale aggressively as soon as possible. But again, there are plenty of people out there who will just scale up the ads that they test initially from Pippi ads. It's really up to you. I'm just telling the way I personally go about it. And before you tell me it's a scam, you don't need to use this tool. You're right. You don't. I said and did it all on my own 2 years ago because I thought I was a real grinder. And I would test and test and test *TTTD product after *TTD product and lose $50, $100 every product test, many of them not even getting a single sale. There are a few people who will get very lucky with their first few product tests and hit a massive winner that they are able to scale up and tell you that you can do the same. Coming from someone who has actually dropshipped successfully for over 3 years, not months, but years, the reality is that it is not likely at all. It's almost like winning the lottery when you are dropshipping without a strategy. I mean, seriously. You would be lucky to hit a serious winner from 140 product tests that you can scale past 6 figures. Some people get them on their first test, some get them on their 100th, and some never get them at all. Using a good product research tool is essentially like counting cards. You aren't guaranteed to win, but your chances drastically increase. And the main reason I use Pippi ads on top of any other research tool that does the same thing is because I can also easily find UGC clips of the product that I'm looking to test that are trending upward right now. Not some random clip from 2 years ago that already went viral that nobody cares about anymore when you just search on the app for your product. But if you don't believe me, go for it and try to do it on your own or with organic product research methods. But once you get around 10-20 products deep without finding a winner, I would try the tool. And for those who want to skip that testing, I'd start with it now. And no, it's not $500 plus a month. *T is literally $1 for the first 3 days, so you can test it out if you are broke. But if you don't have any money to scale your business, you probably shouldn't be doing e-commerce. I would recommend just getting a real job until you have money to actually invest into your business. If you try to be cheap with the tools you use, don't be surprised when the business fails. Good luck. Whatever you do, don't do it tomorrow. Do it today.